Well, good day, my ladies and my gents. Welcome to another episode of What Did You Buy Wednesday, hosted by Buddy Joe over there at Big Sky Model Workshop. Uh, if you haven't checked him out, go on over there to Big Sky Model Workshop and check him out. Um, his idea is it's all about stash ads. Uh, you bought something this last week. Show it. You bought something a couple weeks ago, show it. You found a way to save some money, you found a really killer deal online, show it. Well, my ad this week has got a funny story with it. Uh, Independence Day weekend. Uh, AutoWorld had a 50% off sale on all kits. Okay, we go with that. So I go looking and I go looking and I find me a couple of kits that I've been looking at for a while, but the price has been a little bit more than I've been wanting to pay for. And so I went ahead and ordered them. I got to show you here in a minute, but I picked up the Revell 57 Ford Del Rio Ranch Wagon and the AMT Ford LTL 9000 uh, truck tractor. And I got them both for about $73, including shipping. No, free shipping because it was over $50. And uh, HobbyLink sells the truck for $72, I think, plus shipping. So I basically got the Del Rio and shipping for free. So I went ahead. What the heck? I was on Sunday, July 6th. And on the 8th, I get a series of emails that are just very short time apart. I get an email that says it's like 2:30 in the afternoon. Your order's been canceled by your request. I didn't know. So I fired off an email that said I didn't cancel it. What are you talking about? And not 10 minutes later, I get an email. Your order has been shipped. Here's the tracking number. That's last Tuesday, week ago yesterday. Okay. Well, let's kind of wait and see what happens. It's tracking numbers, UPS, and it was supposed to come here Thursday, and it got hung up over in the Chicago area because this comes out of South Bend, Indiana, and which is what a little over an hour, hour and a half out of the area of Chicago where they have their terminal. It got hung up there for a day, and so I didn't get this all till Friday. They have sent me, or sorry, we have, a technical glitch. It canceled, and here is your invoice. You can go ahead and buy it again with the same discount because of the technical glitch. Okay, well, I'm going to hold off a little while because if I actually get this, I don't want to spend the money and buy it again. So, you know, well, I got this last Friday and I'm still waiting to see if they say anything, if I'm going to have to pay for it, or because of their technical glitch, I wound up with a couple of kits for free. So, anyway, I thought it was kind of a funny story about it. Let me get the camera turned around here and I'll give a quick show of what I got because I think it's kind of fun. Anyway, hang on a sec. I've been looking at this guy for really since they introduced it, what, a year and a half ago, or reintroduced it, or however they did it. I thought, yeah, it looks kind of cool, but I never been wanting to pay the $35 or whatever it is that everybody was asking for it because it's just a little bit more than. But anyway, so I went ahead I saw this, and they had it on sale to start with. They had, like, I think, already had it down about $3 or $4, and with 20% off, it came to something like uh, $28 or something altogether. So I went ahead, grabbed it. Why not? It's kind of a cool little buggy. It's got some good reviews on it, so why not? So I grabbed that. Then I found this guy. Always thought that was a neat truck. I remember when they came out back in the early 90s, I guess. And I remember looking at a magazine ad in a trucker magazine, and it was talking about how great it was, how spacious it was in this. And they had a guy that was every bit of 7 feet tall. He'd stand on the ground here, and he could look in the window up here. So, um, yeah, that was, and he's talking about how spacious it all is. Excuse me. And he's talking about how spacious it is inside, that he could actually, being that tall, he could actually climb in, relax, get the seat back far enough, and get the steering wheel, at the right angle, and still have enough room in the sleeper to be able to stand up and stretch and actually lay down across the bed without having to bunch up or anything. And but he was basically talking about how much space is in this thing. And but I always thought it was a neat truck. It had a little bit different look. And this is, of course, a Ford. And by late 90s, Ford, I think it was, Ford had become Sterling. And they kept the blue oval, but they had a stylized S in the middle of it. And they were kind of an independent branch of Ford. I'm not sure if they were wholly separated from Ford, but the Ford trucks, the Class 8 trucks, became Sterling. But some of the little things on it, it's got posable steering, or steerable. Of course, it's got the plated wheels. Oh my goodness, you got to have the tanks and chrome, and the square horns with covers. That's cool. Uh, Interestingly, it is a AMT, and it is around 2. But what's interesting, you get on the other side, looking at the box art, and of course you got this, and the hood, and engine, 400 Cummins. I have to look at it closer, but from what I can see, it almost looks like a 400 big cam. 13-speed Eaton Fuller. That's the transmission I actually learned to drive with back in 80, 85, 84, right around that neighborhood. And the decal sheet, look here, it's got, the stripes. Those are decals. Let me zoom in a little bit and kind of show you what I got. What's interesting to me, besides the fact that it's got these decals and the way they're labeled, is the chassis decals. These are a little bit more akin to what I would find with something like Revell of Germany, as opposed to AMT or Round 2. Kind of surprising. And of course, it's got the 2 decals for the dashboard. No idea what the dashboard's going to look like when I get it all opened up. I enjoy trying to paint the dashboards to make them look good. It challenges me to get better, and I'm not doing bad with them. Sometimes they look a little sloppy, sometimes they don't. But anyway, so uh, this is my What Did You Buy Wednesday. And the funny part is, I don't know if it actually qualifies for what did you buy, but a what did you get? Because at the moment, I haven't bought them. Uh, I'm waiting for AutoWorld to contact me and say, hey, you need to go ahead and pay for these, at which time I will. I'll do whatever needs to be done, authorize them to pay for it, whatever. But in the meantime, I basically got this ran about almost $74, and I got it essentially for free. So, well, we'll wait and see. I did get an email last night from AutoWorld. It was an automated thing saying, please rate your recent purchase. I'm not answering that email. I'm not going to rate it because I haven't ordered it. Remember, you canceled my order. So anyway, this is what I got. Uh, kind of a fun story, I think. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I want to get back to work on my F-250. So I will talk to you all next time. But in the meantime, be Tex signing out.